can remember vividly years ago when we were both still living at home and had our occasional long talks about whatever was going on in our lives. I noticed that there became one familiar topic. Enter Kyle, this super tall, skinny kid in her class that became the main interest in my sister's life.
I'll play some organ music, that probably helps.
Although Tania tried to play it off as if they were just becoming good friends, my intuition told me otherwise. Of course, I was right, and after high school graduation, the many, many years of dating began.
He's up there, right?
What? I'm still missing the one guy fixing his pants.
These two are absolutely perfect for each other. Over the years, I have watched Tania grow into a beautiful, mature, and confident woman through a relationship with Kyle. And Kyle, I have just watched you grow, and grow, and grow, and grow. Their support for one another is so inspiring, and the love that they have now is just as strong as it was 12 years ago when they first started dating.
You know, this, you call it a wedding, but it actually could be their 20th anniversary. And they come up with 12 years, that's dog years. It's been a long time.
So I'd be like, I'm your Aaron. I'm just like walking around in a like, what do I do? There's gonna be like zombies in there just running into the wall.
The relationship is a culmination of love, friendship, compassion, and of course, time. Some say opposites attract, but that couldn't be further from the truth with dealing with these two. They complement each other like no one I've ever met before.
We're gonna go upstairs in just a couple minutes. We're just waiting for the lady to come and get us. But she tells us there's time.
But despite all these hidden talents that Kyle has and his good judgment, one thing that's completely unteachable is the love he has for Tania. He is never content until he knows that Tania is safe, secure, and happy. And after seeing how natural you are being an aunt and uncle, you'll be natural as a parenthood when the baby arrives in November. It's not true.
Did you start running around?
And then, where are they now?
In my mind.
You messed up that
A
hair.
lot of pictures. Yeah, you're gonna mess up your floor.
I, Kyle, take you, Tania, to be my wife.
I, Tania, take you, Kyle, to be my husband,
I promise to be true to you
in good times and in bad.
in sickness and in health
I will love you and honor you.
all the days of my life.
You have declared your consent before the church. May the Lord in his goodness strengthen your consent and fill you both with his blessings. What God has joined, no one may divide.
Hey,
As we were planning this day, we had two big goals. One was that we were married at the end of the day, so that's accomplished. And the other was that all of our family and friends were here to celebrate with us. We really, really feel blessed and fortunate to have so many wonderful people in our lives. And we knew that before, but these past few months have shown us just how special everyone is, so we really do appreciate it. To everyone here on the stage, we thank you for being such a big part of our lives. You really are us. I mean, we aren't us without you. That's who we are, so we appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would stand to your feet for the first time being announced together, make some noise for Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Tania Weber.
And to Tania, my new wife. There's kind of the cheesy thing about everyone has a soulmate, you know, and was I just so lucky that I happen to have a beautiful, smart girl right down the street from me? Or was that, you know, it was just circumstance and that's why it happened. But then you think, you know, what are the chances of finding another left-handed middle child born 3 days before me, who is just as particular and neurotic as I am, and there's no better match of the whole world, and I don't doubt that for a second. To Tanya's parents, Mike and Julia, as it's taken me 12 years to say comfortably, not Mr. and Mrs. McCormick anymore. To an 18-year-old me, Mike is pretty much the scariest guy in the world. But it didn't take me long to realize that having 3 daughters made him the biggest softie in the world. Beyond that, I have no doubt that either one of them would do anything for us, and that's all you can ask for in in-laws. So thank you. To my parents, you've always put us first when it was me, Matthew, and Laura, now with Jeff and Tania. We really appreciate that. We can't thank you enough. And I hope one day we're as good a parents as you've been.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to open up the dance repertoire, opening command. The rest of this song is for you guys to celebrate.
When we started dating, it was like end of senior year of high school, and we were both headed off to different colleges. So being the wise and logical 18-year-olds that we were, we told each other that it was just a summer thing. You know, we'll just hang out in the summer and then we'll both go our separate ways. And that'll be the end of it. Thankfully, that never happened. Here's to a long, wonderful, never-ending summer.